This week is our first ever double eviction week, and here's what that means. That means 2 people are getting evicted from this game.
Since Ryan is probably going home, I don't really know what's coming up next, which means I could be in trouble, which means I probably should win HOH. Me or Abby or Trey Rob need to win HOH, and then put up probably Matt and Justin, break up that alliance.
What is up, guys? The results are in. Before we get to that, just want to say thank you for being a little bit flexible with me. I know we tried to run the HOH last night, didn't quite happen, and we had the HOH this morning, so just thanks for bearing with me. In a lot of ways, I'm still learning how this game's going to work, and you guys are part of really the building blocks of what I hope this game will become in the future, so I really appreciate that. Having said that, we have a game to get to, and a big one, so this is the results for this double eviction head of household. Getting all 12 correct in just under 2 minutes. Congratulations, Connor. Connor, you are the head of household. You have to submit your 3 nominations for eviction sometime tonight between 5 o'clock Eastern Time and 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Good luck to everyone, and we will see you later tonight with the nomination ceremony.
I was super nervous going in about who might win the HOH competition. I did decent, so I wasn't super upset, but I'm really thankful that Connor won, because he and I have this like semi-alliance / understanding / partnership here, so I'm feeling great, excited to see what happens this week.
I just won HOH on double eviction week. What's up? We are about to go after Justin, Matt, and Caroline. They've been working together since the very beginning, and they're about to get taken out. From that point forward, it's me, Trey, and Abby. We've got the numbers. We're going Final Four. I'm about to win this whole friggin' game. Let's go!
What is Connor thinking right now? I have no idea. He's really scaring me with him not texting me back, thinking he's gonna put me on the block. I don't know what he's doing.
Hey y'all, I'm excited to have won HOH, but with that responsibility comes the fact that I have to put up 3 people for nomination, which is a scary thing because I could have 2 targets off the blocks next week coming after me. With that being said, I have to nominate Justin, Matt, and Sarah. The duo of Justin and Matt is a scary one to me. I feel like they've already made a final 2, and they're gonna go a long way if we don't take them out right now. Sarah, I'm sorry you're on the block. I wouldn't have done it if you hadn't volunteered as a pawn. I wanted to give all of you a chance to win that veto. I don't want to backdoor anybody and send them out of this house. I want to be as respectful as you can be in this game. And by doing that, I hope that all of you go out there and gun for that veto just like I'm going to.
Josh, I am not amused. Not amused. All right, so Connor asked me what he should do if he won head of household. I said, mainly I'm suspicious of Abby, but in general, like, I don't really know, but definitely leaning towards like Abby, Marston, just because he's been up a few times, and I didn't really give a third option. I did volunteer to be a pawn. I did not volunteer to be a pawn against Justin and Matt. That's not a thing. So when he texted Justin and Matt and asked them what their thoughts were and who like they had alliances with, Justin said, I'm like the closest to Matt and Sarah because we work together, but other than that, that's it. They're really the only ones I talk to. So I pretty much said the same thing, and he had said like, okay, cool. Then he told Matt that he was putting up Matt and Justin, completely like flipped the whole plan. He said everybody's saying Abby, basically everybody's saying Abby, so I'm not gonna put Abby up, and just flipped the whole script. So now we're trying to figure out what to do, because this has thrown a kink in all of our strategy, which is the point of this game, but also this boy is fixing to get backdoored so fast. This is not a game. It is a game, but this is not a game.
So immediately following nominations, I am getting threats from Justin and Matt that I better hope that they don't win this veto and take themselves off. They've got a lot of people in this house and I'm the next target, and I ended up making an alliance, a Final Four alliance with Abby and Marston and Trey, and a Final Four alliance with Gray and Trey and Emma, who I haven't heard from essentially all game. So my plan is to just keep on going as I'm going right now. Rock this veto, get it, and keep the noms the same. I've got the votes to send home Justin and Matt, keep Sarah here, and next week we'll deal with it then.
What is up, guys? I am on the road headed to my new house because we have to meet with some guy to do something, house, yada, yada, yada. You don't care. All you want to know is who won this all-important power veto. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not kidding when I tell you that the winning score with 353, Justin Brock, you have won the power of veto.
Good evening, guys. I would like to take myself off the block. Have a good night.
I'm not sure how this is going to work out with Connor and the veto nomination, but somebody's telling me that he's going to put up Marston so he can cripple Justin to get me and Sarah to go home so Justin has nobody. But what I'm thinking and what we're trying to speak into existence right now is that tie alliance. Me, Gray, Emma, Caroline, and Justin. I only need 4 votes. The swing vote right now is Caroline. If we can get her on board, I'm still in. This game's gonna be crazy.
Since Justin's won the veto and used it to save himself, I have to put somebody else on the block. And unfortunately, this decision just comes down to the votes and who I think is on which side at this point. So I have to nominate Ryan Marston.
I cast my vote to save Matt Holloman.
Wow, this is a very stressful time. Lots of decisions to be made, but ultimately I vote to save Matt.
So I hate to do this because I really like Sarah, but I have to vote to save Ryan Marston.
This was by far the hardest eviction vote that I've had to do, but I'm voting to save Ryan Marston.
Alright, hoping I'm not getting blindsided right now, I'm voting to save Matt.
Hey, it is me, Josh, filling in some gaps from the future. Abby voted to save Ryan Marston, and Caroline voted to save Matt Holloman. What is up, guys? I know everyone is super nervous and super excited and ready to hear this vote. Once I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few minutes to say their goodbyes and get out. By a vote of 4-3, Matt, you are safe. Ryan Marston and Sarah O'Neill, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
This has been a terrible HOH week. I don't know what I thought was going to come out of this. There's nothing good that can come out of this at all. I'm screwed going forward in this game.
What's up, Josh? Coming to you live from my car, and let me just say that I'm feeling good because I have literally known how every vote in this game is gonna go, and I've been part of the 2 biggest moves of the game. I literally convinced Connor to put up Marston, and then sent him, I kept those receipts, but they were fake, and I sent them to him, and he doesn't blame me at all. Now, as soon as we vote Connor out, which is hopefully going to be the next move, I am going to own up to him. Like, I'm going to tell him, because I think that he respects the gameplay, and I'll own up to him. But for now, I'm just keeping myself safe just in case. But it is just working out so good. I really don't know if I can make it to the final 2, but if I do, I've got a great case.
As a player in this game, that HOH was just horrendous. And I can't help but laugh at myself for believing people I shouldn't have believed. But as a fan of Big Brother, I am loving every minute of this. This is fantastic, and if I was a viewer watching that blind side on me, I would be laughing my head off.
But yeah, so just to break down the logistics of that move, Sarah was on the fringes of our group anyway. She was going to have to get out eventually, so she did. Now we really are a tie alliance. We are a group of 5 who's moving forward in this game. There's 9 people left, and so the group of 5 of us are strong. And we really think, I don't know, we just avoided disaster. Like 3 of our own were on the block, and we just avoided sending 2 of them home. And I love being manipulative and playing both sides right now. And you know me, Josh, and many people in this house know me. 4 others, to be exact. This isn't me. Like, I am not a manipulative person. It's killing me on the inside that I'm being deceitful. But, like, the game's going to be more fun if it's that way. Big moves have to be made. And I'm in it to the end. Like, I'm a player, and I've got to do this. And so I'm willing to do it for the game and to know that all these people, like, I truly do love them. And outside of the game, we can be friends. But inside the game, I got to try and win this $150. I really got to win this $150 now because I found out today that even though my landlord said that water was included in the lease, it's not. And I owe like $40 now or more. So I really need to win this $150 so I can just pay the water on my house for like the rest of the time that I live there. I need this. But if not, hey, at least I've made some pretty big things happen.
Hey, it's me again from the future. This is happened. I'm recording this very like a year and a half after this season happened, but I do want to put this in perspective now that I'm in season 8 of Big Brother Hometowns, where I'm recording this. Is that this is still one of the biggest moves in Big Brother Hometowns history. The gameplay from Gray to get Connor to put Marston on the block is just absolute mastery. One of the best we've ever seen. Connor should have known much better than to put Marston up. It was just a horrendous decision. But it's all the workings of Gray convincing Connor that he was going to work with him, and then they were going to build this alliance, and they were going to go to the end, and all these things. So, for historical purposes, I just want that to be noted as we head into the second half of this episode, that what you just saw is probably one of the best moves and episodes in the history of Big Brother Hometowns. The highs and lows, if you want to go back, watch the high when Connor gets HOH and the low when it ends. It's just really great. It's great television. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as we head into the next part of this episode. Getting back into this game from Battleback Arena. Been sitting and waiting since, I believe it was the second eviction. Greg Wells is getting back into this game.
So, Greg has come in, and he says that he's going to burn the house down, because, yeah, that's fun for everyone.
So you know that feeling when there's an impending hurricane and you don't really know what kind of damage it's going to bring, but you know it's not going to be good, and you just kind of hunker down and stay out of the way? That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to stay out of the way of Hurricane Greg because it is about to get real.
Completing the slide puzzle in 4 seconds. Greg Wells, you are the head of household.
This proves that I'm going to win this competition. And every person that stabbed me in the back is gone. Guaranteed. Bye, Matt. Bye, Gray. Bye, Justin. Bye, Abby. Bye, Connor. Bye, Trey. Bye, Trey. You're done. You're out. I'm about to shake this house up. And it's over.
Just when I thought I was safe for the week. Could be my time.
I honestly just gave Greg a great big spiel about how everybody has turned on me and I can't trust anyone, how Abby's floating in this game, how Trey is giving me the cold shoulder because she thinks I somehow wanted to keep Matt and Justin around, how Matt and Justin, my two targets, are still here, and how nobody else believes me or wants to play with me. Which is completely untrue, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I gotta keep myself in this game. And if that means throwing other people under the bus, I gotta do it. But if I can somehow keep Abby and Trey safe, that's great.
So Greg has made a semi-alliance with Gray and Abby. Greg has made an alliance with Gray and Abby, and telling them that he's gonna put up Emma and Trey, Rob, since they both, or all three of them, agreed on it. But we're thinking that he is setting up a solid back door.
Okay, so I haven't been in the house long enough to really know like who to put up on the block. And so I've talked to multiple people and they have mentioned two names. And so these are the two names that I want to put on the block. The majority of them have mentioned these two names. And so my two people that I want to put on the block are Emma Spry and Trey Raub. Peace.
So I refuse to play along with, whatever like game Greg is trying to do with pitting everyone against each other and burning down the house. And I think he sees that. And so after I told Justin that the plan was to backdoor him, Justin reached out to Greg and asked who would go up if the noms changed. And he said probably Trey because silent players scare me. But when I try to talk to him, he doesn't talk to me. Like it's a one-sided conversation. He asks me things and that's it. So that's fun.
Winning this week's, or this round's, whatever, call them what you want, power veto is... Congratulations, Matt Holloman. Matt Holloman, you have won this week's Power of Veto. Go ahead and send me your decision whenever you're ready, and we will proceed from there with the vote and eviction. Good luck, my friends.
So Matt winning veto was perfect because now he can take Emma down. Trey stays up. We have the votes to put Trey out, but Greg thinks he's going to backdoor somebody, and he thinks he has the numbers to backdoor somebody. Because he made an alliance with me and Abby because he said nobody would expect us working together. So I've been able to hear his plan the whole time and feed it back to my real alliance. And so as long as Matt takes down Emma, then Greg will try to backdoor somebody. And when he does, it's not going to work because he's not going to have the numbers there really. Trey's going to go home and then Greg's going to get blood on his hands and probably be pissed. So we'll see if it works. I hope it does. But if it doesn't, this is 2 weeks in a row that the Tie Alliance has not had control of the house, but has manipulated ourselves into staying. And I've been part of it again. Also, just gonna point out that I might have whipped up every single vote in this house to evict Trey. I'm not sure about Abby yet, but I texted Connor and Trey and told them a plan that would leave Greg completely isolated with no one following through with this plan for him. And it would be huge if this happens. I've gotta stop playing big, but I'm on the jury now.
So I'm glad to have won the veto after talking with the HOH this week and thinking what's best for my game. I want to use the power of veto on Emma Spry to take her down from the block.
I need you to understand something. When I left the house, I knew there were snakes. And now that I'm back, it's time to get the snakes out of the house. And we don't get many shots at taking out big snakes. This is probably the only one that you'll get. So if you really want to win this game and you think you have a shot to the end, you got to get the biggest snake out first. Justin Brock, you're on the block.
So, Josh, where my head is right now is that if I made it to the final two against Greg, Connor, Abby, Trey Smith, then I have 4 votes to win the whole game. That's why I can't make a big move right now and take Justin out of the game yet. I think there will come a time that I'm gonna have to turn on my alliance. And when that time comes, I'm ready for it. But right now is not the best time for me to make the biggest move by taking Justin out than having 4 people against me next week for taking our alliance out.
Hi Josh, I sadly vote to evict Trey with no Y. He just wasn't living up to his name. I kid. I don't know if he is or not.
Sorry, Trey. You gotta go.
Hey Josh, I cast my vote to evict Trey.
That's why I'm voting to evict Trey.
I cast my vote to evict Justin, even though everybody else is probably voting to keep him, because I'm hoping that I can pin that vote on somebody else that I think is untrustworthy. I don't know who yet, but here we go. I cast my vote to evict Justin.
What is up, guys? The votes are in. Once I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have a few minutes to say their goodbyes and leave the Big Brother house. By a vote of 6-1, Trey, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.